Hello everyone, welcome back to our third episode of Must Have Comic Books for June 5th, 2019. I hope you have had a great week. A ton of books came out this past week, and I truly have enjoyed myself, to tell you the truth. It seems like now hasn't been a better time for comic book collectors and pop culture enthusiasts and all that other good stuff. We're not gonna beat around the bush. We're gonna jump right into these books. We're gonna start off with DC Comics with The Adventures of the Super Sons 11 by Peter Tomasi and Carlo Barberi, and this is the penultimate issue for this book. Number 12 next month will be the last issue. Batman 72 by Tom King and Mikel Janin, and I believe there is another cover, but I'm not showing that because I don't like it. Cover A is by David Finch. Deceased number 2, and I don't know what. I apologize. Deceased number 2 by Tom Taylor and Trevor Hairsine. And I have the Yasmin Putri, Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street variant cover, and the Midtown Comics Connecting cover variant, which I'm not picking the book up. I might get it for the Yasmin Putri cover, but I'm not really into the zombies like that. Green Lantern number 8 by Grant Morrison and Liam Sharp. Cover A is by Liam Sharp, and cover B is by Tony Infante. I'll most likely be picking up cover B. Definitely one of the hottest books coming out of DC Comics right now. The Justice League, number 25. This is by Scott Snyder and Jorge Jimenez. This book is ridiculous. I believe this is the ending of the Sixth Dimension storyline. And cover A is by Jorge Jimenez, and the variant cover is by Jim Chung. I know Midtown is asking one per customer, and this book is $5. So make sure you know about that, but you definitely should be picking that book up. Shazam number 6 by Jeff Johns and Dale Inglesham. I'm only showing cover A by Dale Inglesham. Definitely another book that is on fire by DC. My bad, got cover B here by Kamone Shirahama. I like cover A. Last book from DC is Young Justice number 6 by Brian Michael Bendis and John Timms. Cover A is by John Timms, and cover B is by Ramon Villalobos. Yeah, I love Young Justice. Brian Michael Bendis has been making waves over here at DC. I cannot complain. For Marvel Comics, we have Black Cat number 1, which it's really a shame what they're doing with these variant covers or whatever. But it's by Jed McKay and art by Travel Foreman. And wow. We got cover A by J. Scott Campbell. We have the Stanley Art Germ cover. And I'm showing here another cover by Phil Noto. I think there's close to 50 different variants. These are my top 3 and probably the easiest 3 to get. If you're into the Black Cat, or even if you're looking for a halfway decent cover grab, these 3 covers should be quite easy to get. Got one of the best books of the week right here. The Incredible Hulk Last Call number 1 by Peter David and Dale Keown. Cover A is by Dale Keown, and cover B is by Adam Kubert. To me, this is a must-buy and a must-have for anyone that collected any part of Peter David's run, which he also had Dale Keown draw and Adam Kubert draw. Must have. And I kind of like the way, even though it's the Incredible Hulk, Dale Keown made him look a little bit like the Immortal Hulk. Gotta have it. Savage Avengers #2. I'm only showing one cover. This is by Jerry Dugan and Mike Deodato Jr. And cover A that I'm showing here is by David Finch. And the last book up here I got from Marvel is War of the Realms #5 by Jason Aaron and Russell Dodderman. And I'm showing two covers here. Cover A by Arthur Adams and the Young Guns variant by one of my favorites, Pepe Larraz. Gotta support Pepe Larraz. Dude does magnificent work. And there's also a ton of covers for this. So that is it for Marvel Comics. For our independent books, we have Buffy the Vampire Slayer #5. I'm only showing cover A. This is by Jordi Belair and Dan Mora. And Mark Aspinall is doing cover A. A new book from a new publishing house, Humanoids Publishing. This is Ignited #1 by Mark Wade and Felipe Brones. This is Mike McCone cover. Brand new, thought I'd check it out. This book also has variant covers, but I'm only showing cover A. Ronin Island #4 by Greg Pak and Giannis Melagonius. Cover A is by Meliongia. By Giannis M. And cover B is by Ethan Young. Too much. This right here is definitely one of my favorite independent books ever. Book's been coming out a little irregular lately, but I don't even care. Sword Daughter #7 by Brian Wood and Matt Chater. Cover A is by Ben Oliver and cover B is by Matt Chater. This is fantastic. This book is dope. I can't. And if they're going to do something with a Dark Horse book on Netflix or whatever, this definitely should be it. But I guess it got to get a little further in its issues. Sword Daughter #7. And last but definitely not least, The Walking Dead 192 by Robert Kirkman and Charlie Adlard. And this is a little bit of an oversized book, I believe. And it also comes with a blank variant, Robert Kirkman said. So it's going to come with a sketch cover. And this book, I believe, is the death of Rick Grimes. But we shall see. So our top 3 covers of the week. We're going to start off with the Art Germ variant for Black Cat #1. I just like that smirk on her face. It's it's something else. It kind of, it's dope. Deceased #2, the Yasmin Putri homage to Nightmare on Elm Street. Stunning piece of artwork. And my cover of the week goes to War of the Realms #5, the Young Guns variant by Pepe Larraz. Definitely poster worthy and a stunning piece of action art with Odin in his iron armor. Super dope. And of course, there's no doubt that the book of the week is The Walking Dead 192, which will most likely see the full and final departure of Rick Grimes, the first character of The Walking Dead. But we shall see. And I know my list is short on books, and there has to be at least, I think 100 and some change books coming out. We're not going down through a whole list. These are just my look at the must-have books coming for this upcoming week. And I hope you guys have enjoyed my little video, and I will see you at the same bat time, at the same bat channel. Peace.